test your loyalty coefficient, Skyfire. But because of our old friendship, I shall be generous. You may have the pleasure of melting down these Autobots.
But I'm a scientist, not an executioner.
I order you to terminate them! I am your superior!
No, I will not. They have done no wrong.
But you have! Traitor!
Hey guys, welcome back for today's unboxing video, Transformers unboxing video. And I got two pretty big boxes here. And they are both airplanes, but one's a Decepticon and the other one's an Autobot. And I will be unboxing both of them, or taking them out of the exterior package, doing the full unboxing for the Autobot and transforming it, giving a review, etc, etc. But I'm not sure which one is which, so I'm just gonna unbox both of them and then proceed with the Autobot. And I think this is the Decepticon. Yeah, it is. So, concerning the Seekers, I still have one to go. I already had like one of my earlier Decepticon Seekers was a model which I was not happy with. A lot of instability issues, and the design I wasn't that fond of. So over the years I got a different manufacturer and a different model of the masterpiece scales, and I was very fond of those, so that's why I decided to buy another Starscream, the MP52 knockoff masterpiece TAKARA TOMY. And yeah, I'll be unboxing that one in the next video. So I'm gonna slide this one here, and this one is the one I'll be unboxing and reviewing today, which is yeah, sort of in line with Starscream. Actually, he is an Autobot, and from the cartoon, one of the episodes, or his first appearance in the cartoon actually, was a story about him and Starscream being friends on Cybertron, and then arriving on planet Earth, where he found out that the Decepticons are not really nice guys, so he decided to become an Autobot. And if you know the cartoon, you already know which one it's going to be, of course. And the cool thing about this model is that in the G1 toy line, he had a different design, more like a Macross type robot, and he had a different name as well. So in the cartoon they decided to change that up a bit, I think because of licensing issues. But this model should have like both modes, so that's pretty cool. Maybe not the modes in airplane mode, but it does have both modes in robot form. The box is a little bit dented. The seller already told me about that. He told me to please accept it, so I'm gonna see if it's alright. It's got some dents, but I don't really care about that. So yeah, this is the model is Siege for Cybertron, or Siege War for Cybertron. And you can see that his name is JETFIRE here, which is also his name in the cartoon, but I think the toy was SKYFIRE, or the other way around. I'm not entirely sure. It's been a while. As you can see, he's got two kinds of robot modes. This is how he showed up in the cartoon, and this was sort of like how he was as a toy. And yeah, you get all these little accessory parts. And this is his airplane mode. So it looks pretty cool. I'm not sure how he will scale up to the rest of the masterpiece robots I got, because SKYFIRE or JETFIRE was a pretty huge character. With the dents in the box, it's a little bit hard to take it out of the box. And this is what it looks like inside the box. It's pretty big, looks kind of in scale, I guess. So let's just remove all the stuff from the box. We got this. Probably some wire somewhere. Alright, so I got it out of the box, and I was already wondering like what happened to the manual, but apparently it fell from underneath it. Because I'm not sure if I'm going to be needing a manual with this one actually. We'll see about that. So yeah, we got a chest plate accessory, which would go over it like this something. Not sure exactly how it will fit, but I'll sort it out eventually. We got his blaster. Yeah, it's two parts. So you can actually have him hold two guns, or just combine the two of them and then have him hold one gun. Depends on what you prefer. And then we got all kinds of different cannons and guns, which are probably gonna end up on his airplane mode. I just prefer my bare bones SKYFIRE, JETFIRE. And what I don't see is the helmet. So is that actually a different part? I am seeing something on the inside here, which might be his helmet. Not sure how that's supposed to work. I'll figure it out. And then we got these two things, which are supposed to end up on his wings, I think. Something like this or something from what I've seen in the pictures. But I'm not going to use all of that. I'm just going to be using his double guns, and that's it. Now, as for the robot, he is pretty big and he's pretty light actually. He feels pretty light. I do see some articulation things. Let me just see what I can figure out about that. So of course his arms are gonna be blockaded by the wings, so he does not have a full 360. Nice ratcheted shoulder, and we got a bicep swivel and a double jointed elbow, but there's something in the way here which prohibits it for a full 180, but this should probably be fine. He's got a wrist turn, we got open and close grip, no individual fingers, and something is happening when you close his fist. You can actually see this part coming out, and you can probably plug in the weapon. Let's see how that works, what it looks like. Yeah, okay, so that works. His elbow is ratcheted as well. And of course I'm going to be displaying him with the guns at the end of this video. Fully posed. Now as for his head, full 360, turning around, looking up, looking down. No, he cannot look down, and he does not have a head wobble either. So a little bit limited there, but probably fine for most of the collectors. He does have a waist joint. Oh wait, so can we take this off? No, doesn't seem like it. So he's got a waist joint, but waist swivel, but it's pretty blockaded by that red part on his back. So there's not a whole lot of movement there. Maybe you can slide it up a little bit or open it up. So that might give it a little bit more movement, but it doesn't seem like that's possible. Then we have the hip flaps, and the hip joints, full 180. You can turn around for about 180 as well. And movement to the front, about 90 degrees. Movement to the back. Probably not so much because of the backpack. So what's that, like 30 degrees or something. And then we have the knee joint, which is a single joint as far as I can tell. Good enough, good enough. Would have been better if it had been a double joint, but it's not, so whatever. Soft ratchet, hard ratchet, and what else? We got no ankle movement to the side, but we do have a toe dip and no real toe lift. We got a heel right here, which you can move around a little bit. But yeah, only dips. That's basically all you get, and no ankle movement whatsoever as far as I can see. And that's it for postability of this guy. Feels pretty sturdy apart from the hip joints, which are a little bit loosey, as you can see. Like there's some movement there, which is in between two clicks. So it's a little bit loosey. Might be able to tighten it up a bit. And this one feels sturdier. So this one does not show any room in the movement, but this one does. What else? What else? Let me just quickly check the manual for the placement of this part, and if there's actually a replacement face stuck in here, or if I'm missing something. And then we'll get into the transformation. Oh yeah, one thing I forgot to mention is those blast effects. Where did I put them? There was a bag here. Alright. So you get this little bag here with some blast effects in there. Those look like this. They're actually soft material. So we got a big one right here with this one, which you can place in there, but you can also, oh wait, there's actually two. Okay, so I thought it was one big one, but they are actually two. So you can combine them into a massive blast effect, and I think you can put them on the guns and on the thrusters as well. So you can, I think you can use them in both modes. They look like this. Pretty cool looking. I like it. And what I saw in the manuals that you're able to separate these as well. So there's that. And you can actually separate this as well. Not sure what that's for, but about that chest plate and the face. Okay, so you are supposed to be able to open this up. There's supposed to be a lid there, right? All right, so, and there you have the face, which should be able to pop out. And does it go all the way over his current face? I guess it does. So that makes him look like this. I kind of like that, but that's not how I will be displaying it. Might get a second one actually, I'm not sure, maybe display it in both modes. So yeah, there's this, and then yeah, I think you should just be able to put this in on here. I guess that does it. So then it would look like this, and you can plug all the extra weapons on him to make him go in full battle mode. Which I will be showing at the end of this video, of course. So yeah, just be patient for that, or scroll forward if you want to see that. I'm just gonna check out the transformation right now and see if I can do it without the manual, or if I'm actually gonna have to revert to it. Alright, so no idea if I'll be able to do this. Here it goes. Oh yeah, I'll change the camera angle just to be sure. Alrighty. I saw this could open, not sure what that's for. Oh, so he's got a full nose of the airplane from what it looks like, because I gotta hide the face of course, but you can see that when you take this out and move it to the front, there's a part in here, hidden in here. So I was not expecting that. That's pretty cool. So yeah, let me just see how to hide the head. It's supposed to move in here. Oh, maybe it is. Okay, so I think the backpack needed to be collapsed like this in robot mode for him to have a little bit more movement, because I'm pretty sure that this has to be in airplane mode, and I'm thinking that it had to be like this in robot mode. Not sure, I'll look it all up in the manual. Alright guys, I'm not sure exactly how this is supposed to transform, but I think I'm sort of on the right track. Kind of stuck now with the covering up of the arm parts. I mean, this one does sort of click into place, but this one does not. And this feels a little bit cheapish in plastic, so I don't want to break it. And it still does not cover it up all the way. So I might be doing something wrong here. I'm thinking about checking out the manual for that just to finish it off. Because of I'm not so sure about the arms. I might have not done that properly. I do see like there's a peg here, right there, and there's a hole right here. So I'm thinking that I might have to like move it in a different way so that it actually fits in the bag, but I can't find the way to properly do that. So I'm thinking that I should just revert to the manual to clean it up a little bit, but overall I think I sort of done it. I thought the wings might have to fold backwards a little bit more, but it doesn't seem to be working. Maybe if I fold this one in. No, this seems to be the max I can take out, I can get out of it. This is sort of what he's supposed to look like in airplane mode. I guess you can put the blast effects on the backside and the thrusters, like so. And yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it at this. I'm gonna be checking out the manual, of course. Pretty cool figure. I really like it. Even though there are some parts which, such as these, which feel a little bit weak, cheapish, like the hinge. It feels like if I put too much force in it, it's gonna break. So I don't want to do that. But it does seem like that it has to be on here. I just cannot get it to clip into place. And I'm not sure about the arms. I don't know what this is all about. Don't see any purpose for that. But yeah, this is the bottom. I don't think it's going to close up any more than it is right now. So quite a lot of kibble. The backside is not connected together. Like I would have preferred it if the legs would connect together, but they don't. Wait, what was this for? I don't know what this is for. Maybe these are sort of stands or something, but it's not gonna stick into place. It's too loose for that. I don't know what all this is for. Maybe to apply guns on it or something. Doesn't seem like it. But yeah, for the full final mode, check out the video at the end of this video and the pictures. I'll be picking up the manual to take a look at that. That's my review for JETFIRE so far. Pretty cool looking piece. This one cost me like 105 euros or something like that, including shipping. AliExpress, of course. That's where I get all my robot junk from. And yeah, hope to see you guys for the next video, which will be Starscream Masterpiece KO. And thank you guys for joining, and see you guys later. you.